A lot of background noise today, but I just enjoy going out here and looking at this. I mean, it's like you could count them, I suppose, but that seems like a lot of blossoms. They're just covered. And little tiny tomatoes for me. If you get up in here and look, they're thick with tomatoes, heavy. This is going to be a bumper crop here. Sorry I'm moving so much. But these things are just loaded with tomatoes and blossoms, and I get sometimes 20 pounds per plant, and I've got 21 plants. So we get that many of these Roma tomatoes to work with. And we sometimes don't use them all. We get to where we can be picky and pick out the good ones, kind of. What happens is at a certain time, these just kind of give up and turn yellow, and they're done. And then we'll just rip them up by the roots and make a pile in the yard, and then sort out the tomatoes, and then burn the vines. That's how it ends every year. These will keep around a little longer. These are the big boys, and it's a big blob of big boys. And the cherry tomatoes. My wife has been just out here watching these, watching and waiting. We get some good heat now that we got the moisture. This will just go. It's gonna be good. All that watering I did is paying off. This makes me pretty happy to be able to just produce food like this. We use this when we make chili, these tomatoes. That's basically what they're for. We'll can them in pint-sized jars, and then every time we make a can of bush chili mix, whatever, you open the can and just add tomatoes and meat and an onion. It's real good. That's what we do for chili. It's easy, it's fast, and we love it. Plus we get to use our garden tomatoes. There's more. These babies are really putting on the fruit. It turns into just a big blob. I don't know what's making that buzzing noise. It's coming from the water treatment plant. This is just plain awesome. Just about every single blossom gets pollinated out here because there's a variety of bees, different sizes that come through here. From big bumblebees down to teeny tiny little gnat-sized bees. I've spent a lot of time watching, and it's just unbelievable, the diversity among bees. I live in a good place for honeybees. I'm just kind of blessed. And these tomatoes do well too. It's just because of luck. It has nothing to do with skill. It's just where I live. It's easy. And when we discovered this, we decided this is our thing. You know, when I was a teenager back in the late 70s, somebody I knew that was older than me that got married, they were like hippies, They tried to convince me about this stuff way back then, and I was like, I'll just go buy some Prego or whatever. Well, I'll tell you what, when you start growing your own and making your own, it's way better. To where you won't go to the store anymore for spaghetti sauce once you eat some of this. It won't be long until my duck call making friend will come to get some honey and usually stays for food. My wife's decided she's gonna make lasagna next time he shows up. Get excited, bro. Homemade lasagna, homemade noodles, homemade sauce, homemade everything. Summertime in a jar. That's what we do here. Put them in the jars, and then in the winter, like when it's just icy and nasty cold, we break it open, and it's like, yeah, that's good. Try it. I think you might like it, and it's a way to. It makes my wife really happy that I do this. And she don't care about the water bill. I spent a lot of time watering all this stuff when it was the drought. Well, now the drought has broken. We've got moisture, and I haven't watered them for days. This is looking great. Have a great day. God bless you all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.